Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that whenever we release a video at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, you'll be the first to receive the same. Remember to share the video with your friend, your mama, papa, girlfriend, boyfriend, and your side chick and side man. Yes, and post a comment below, even just to post and say, I am here to show your appreciation of the work that we are doing here at the Jamaica Young Police Channel. And thanks for being a part of the movement. So, moving on. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we hate criminals with a passion. So here's one of them. This guy name is Javon Pinnock. Yeah, aka Froggy. Have a distinct scar on the left side of his face, and him eye go all the way down to him cheekbone. And you know, more or less is a Jamaican do that, you know, telephone cut. I don't know how them come by that thing for, you know, to scar people face like that, and that it's just awful, but terrible people. So this man that you're looking at, his name is Javon Pinnock, aka Froggy. Yeah, Froggy them call him on the street, and he's wanted in New York, in Queens, New York, for the murder of Javon Jamison, a Jamaican youth them called Blingers. Yes, and Blingers was killed almost 2 years ago by this man and another man named Christopher King. Christopher King is in custody in New York, awaiting trial for the murder of Jamison. So we are appealing, we are begging, beseeching you Jamaican people in Jamaica and the diaspora, wherever you see this man, to inform the police, whether it's 119 or 911, and let them know that this man is wanted in New York for the murder of Javon Jamison, so that this man can be placed in custody or go straight to the departure home where he belongs. And that's justice. And we say that because we hate criminals with a passion, because there was no reason for this man to kill Blingers, because Blingers was not a threat to him at the time. It was murder, clear murder. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. So you can see now the dominoes are falling. So we're not gonna, jump ahead of the police by doing certain things, you understand. So the dominoes are falling. Major break in the murder of Samuel Froggy Dixon. So the walls are beginning to close in, and the first domino has officially tipped. One of the key figures allegedly tied to the murder of Portland businessman Samuel Froggy Dixon has now found himself in the iron grip of law enforcement. Yeah man, Damion, who was affectionately known as Shelly Boy or Shelly Brother's son in the street, is now in custody following a major operation conducted by the Portland Police Division on March 29, 2025. According to high-level sources, Damion was reportedly responsible for providing logistics, intelligence and coordination to the killers who executed Froggy. In what appears to be carefully orchestrated takedown, law enforcement found Rose in possession of a prohibited Glock pistol, 66 rounds of 9mm pistol, more than $20 million in cash, and a staggering $54,000 US. A discovery that points to his deep entrenchment in organized crime, narcotics trafficking, or contract killings. Based on information received and obtained, this isn't just a routine gun and money bust. This is a breakthrough in a murder investigation that has gripped Portland and sent ripples through Jamaica's business and criminal communities alike. Remember, you know, Froggy is a man well connected. When they come on with the police, as we tell you, with the police hierarchy, there's a deputy commissioner of police. Some people are saying, oh, so why not call him name? Deputy commissioner of police, he's from Portland. Some people wrote his name in some of the comment. Yes, you know, so he's very, very close to Froggy. He cried when he found out that, you know, Froggy was like a, couldn't say godfather, because they're pretty much the same age. Froggy just a few years older than him. So the operation that led to Rose capture was a joint effort involving multiple specialized units, underscoring the seriousness of the investigation. The operation was executed with support from Specialized Operation Branch, Portland Police, Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, the HERA Fugitive Apprehension Team, the K9 Division. So this collaborative strike shows the full weight of the state being brought to bear on those involved in Froggy's assassination, and this is just the beginning. Rose's arrest is not only symbolic, it's strategic. Yeah, it's a strategy. We can tell you that we have 3 more videos to do about when it comes on to Froggy. We are making let you know the man who's responsible for Froggy's death, who caused Froggy to lose his life, the man who thief up the court them, and he was killed too earlier, and we're gonna tell you about the same man who thief Froggy coke, him rob an ex-man years ago. He has been to prison in Europe, you know, and was deported, and he is there. But we'll soon tell you about it. We can, those who want to see his photograph and the killers, you know, the killer that killed the other man, we can send it to you, and we can, you know, even if you want to see the life left body of the man who's involved in the killing of that man too. So Rose's arrest is not symbolic, it's strategic. His role in allegedly facilitating the killers could unravel the entire network behind Dixon's murder. Law enforcement officials believe that the money found in possession may be tied to proceeds from illicit drug operations or payment for logistical support in high-level hits. Him operate a business, a gas station. So, you know them all come with say all kind of things. Oh, him come by the money. We're not going to preempt the police or preempt Rose's defense. So him come by so much money in his position, but a crack in the armor of the underworld. Froggy's murder wasn't a simple robbery gone wrong. It was a message killing, a calculated takedown rooted in betrayal, cartel level dealing. Yes, big thanks to everyone who reach out via the channel's telephone number to show interest in subscribing to our new platform, one that builds to speak truth to power and impact every single person living in America and around the world. It doesn't matter if you are black, white, yellow, green, blue or red. This message is for all people who believe in freedom, truth and justice. Yes. As we have said before, the name of the new challenge speaks for itself. United we win, divided we lose. And you're looking at, most people say that they cannot find it and all kind of things. So now, getting the feedback from, from most of you people, in which, we can't even count the amount of people that reach out to us and leave message. We cannot find it. You have to understand that my voice, this voice is not a voice that has been loved by the powers that be. Because when you speak truth, they try to censor you in every way. But guess what? We're not going to stop, So, united we win, divided we lose. That's not just a slogan. It's a fact. It's a call to rise above fear and stop playing it safe, while the system quietly chews up and spit us out. Even you. Cowards might think they are staying out of trouble by staying silent, but in the end, they will get fucked. We just say it runs there spiritually, mentally, financially, and politically. So here's the truth. It is better to live a life and die as a free, honest, decent, honorable, and truthful human being than to exist as an obedient, broken slave begging for crumbs from a table that was never built for you. For over 400 years, our ancestors, we are taught black people, cried out to a God. They were taught to fear, kneeling and praying to a man in the sky, while their bodies were chained and their minds conditioned. That didn't free them. What did? Knowledge, courage, unity. Men like Taki, who the same maroons in Jamaica kill, chop off his head and put on a pike. Taki is the one why the United States of America exists today as a republic, but they won't teach the white people in America. A black man who took on the British Empire and won. And it's time we walk that same path. Any bolder? This new channel is not for the weak-hearted, the lukewarm, or for the comfortably numbed. It is for those who know who they are, God's children, defined by nature, fearless by choice. If that's you, welcome on. To the rest, stay away. We don't need friends who are secretly enemies. We don't need deadweight doubters or deceivers. When we say enemies, we're talking about everything that stands against the truth. Lies, manipulation, division, cowardice, and blind obedience. No more lies, no more games, no more silence. This channel is the battleground for truth, and we are not backing down. How many times can they kill us once? Millions of our ancestors has died for this, for the little freedom that we're enjoying. God created every man equal, but some think that they're superior. And those who think that they're superior, just look. Not one of them have ever been the fastest one in the world. Their genes are recessive. Our genes are dominant. So please, subscribe to the channel. We know that we are being sabotaged and tampered by the powers that be. But as time goes by, the truth will reveal. Yeah, them kill him. And them show them say, hey, look, entire war drug is, Colombian, Colombian don't send summons. Them send bullets. Yeah, you pay with your life. Cartel level drug dealings and transnational criminal links are now with Damion Rose in custody. The message had started to bounce back, and it's echoing through the criminal underworld. For years, men like Rose have operated in the shadows, cloaked by influence, fear, and silence. But now the silence is breaking, and as more information is extracted, other names will fall, other doors will be kicked in, more dominoes will crash. It is now only a matter of time before the full web of killers, collaborators, and corrupt enablers is exposed, and the real story behind Samuel Froggy Dixon's death is dragged into light. There's many ways our police can get information, and they don't have to rely anymore on informant, and we're going to tell you the thing what them can use, because the cell phone key. So Damion was charged, a key player in the murder of Samuel Froggy Dixon, with surgical precision and multi-agency coordination. The net is tightening around those responsible for the brutal murder of businessman Samuel Froggy Dixon. In a decisive move, the Portland police, working in conjunction with Era Fugitive Apprehension Team and the K9 Division, have arrested and charged Damion Rose, a man known in the criminal circles and on the streets as a long-time cocaine trafficker, allegedly them never find no drugs, and a trusted facilitator in the underworld. Rose wasn't just a low-level player. Based on intelligence gathered and scoop of the operation, he is alleged to have played a central logistic role in the murder of Dixon. Authorities believe Rose was the key coordinator who provided transportation, communication channels, safe houses, and movement intelligence to the gunmen who carried out the hit. Everything, every lead, every financial trail, every whisper on the streets triangulate right back to Damion Rose. This is no coincidence. Rose's deep entanglement in narcotics distribution across Portland and its surrounding parishes gave him the infrastructure and the resources needed to facilitate high-level crimes. His access to weapons, vehicles, burner phone, and compromise inside allow him to operate beneath the radar for years. But this time, the mask slipped. And how the mask slip is the men that were waiting for Froggy. These people don't understand, so we're in a different era of policing. And we know, as we told you before the weekend that them were going to nab, them are start nab people. But, and you know, they know why them never send him to the departure lounge, you understand? Because there was no reason to do it, because him never tried to arm the police them. So during the recent multi-agency raid on March 29, police recovered a Glock pistol, 66 rounds of 9mm ammunition, more than 20 million Jamaican dollars and 54,000 US in cash, all found in Rose's possession. Law enforcement is confident that a portion of this money was either payment for coordinating Dixon's murder or proceeds from same drug network that sparked the fallout leading to the hit. So you know, say man say, boy, I remember say him have him gas station, so I say from business. And I'm have to do is get a good lawyer, and I don't know it all work out and get back him money. But hey, you know, so them charge him for the illegal gun, and when them charge you for gun, them can't take away all your any money when them find in your position, because everything is illegal. So it's a cold-blooded betrayal. It is widely believed in criminal intelligence circle that Samuel Froggy Dixon was executed after a dispute involving a shipment of cocaine supplied by a Colombian cartel. The narrative suggests that Dixon refused to pay the Colombians, lied about the shipment being busted, and kept the proceeds for himself, an unforgivable breach of trust in that world. However, that is not the real truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is that Froggy never gets the drugs per se, the shipment. One of him henchman get the shipment and thief it, and him say he not pay then can never get it. So Damion was knowing the stakes and bound by allegiance to those transnational interests, is believed to have stepped in to organize the logistics for Dixon's elimination. In the eyes of the criminal syndicate, this was retribution, swift and brutal. But with Rose now in custody, the wall of silence is beginning to crack. The authorities are digging, and Rose's arrest marks a critical turning point in what is shaping to be one of the most significant underworld investigations in recent Jamaican history. Where there is one, there are more. With one major suspect charged, the message is clear. No one is untouchable, and the investigation is far from over. Every seized dollar, bullet, and phone call is a thread in the wider web of organized crime, and that has infiltrated business, politics, and law enforcement. The capture of Damion Rose is not the end, but the beginning of full exposure. One by one, the domino is falling. So whether or not you want to believe it, this is the beginning of the end of all the people that were involved in a killing Froggy. As I said to you guys before, and I'll say again, Froggy is not only connected politically, Froggy is connected to high-ranking officers in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, one of the most powerful deputy commissioner of police. So them can't run, but them can't hide, and they will catch them. So let's see what is going to happen in this case. But coming up shortly thereafter, we have two more videos in regards to this Froggy killing. One We're going to let you see the man who is responsible for Froggy to lose his life. And two, that same man is responsible for killing another man after he got the man money from a drug sale, and he did not give the man him just get the next man to kill the other man. So that's why I tell you that there's no honest criminals, none, zero, nada, zilch. So if you want to choose a life of crime, remember, there's no honest criminal, none. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.